everyone, it's Deja with Twisted Sisters Mojo, and it is time for another Pick a Card reading. Today we are going to do a blind reading. So what that means is I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up the cards, divide them up, and whatever messages come through are the messages that you need to hear. So, let me get these guys shuffled up. I hope everybody's been doing good out there. It's been kind of sort of getting back to normal here. I'm not liking this new normal of the mask thing and the pandemic thing, and I'm about over 2020 in general because I just think it's been just a complete shit show. But, you know, it is what it is. What can you do? Like, seriously, what can you do? We have to wear masks. We've got to be extra careful. Some of our kids and grandkids are still getting ready to start doing the virtual learning. You know, we're looking at a whole new normal that is just kind of, but, all right, that's my little bitch session this morning. So, what you need to know. What messages do you need to know? What do you need to hear? So, all right, guys. I'm going to take a moment and let's get these cards divided up. Pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. And pile 4. What do you need to hear? All right, so let's get started. If you pick pile 1. Okay, if you picked pile 1, we're looking at the 7 of Wands in its reverse position. We're looking at the Chariot in its reverse position, and we are looking at Justice in its reverse position. What this is telling me is that your situation has to deal with work and finances. If you are working right now, you need to be extraordinarily careful about how you proceed at work. Make sure that as you're going about your day that you are not stepping on people's toes. Yes, you are good at your job. You are wonderful at your job. You know exactly what you're doing. But people around you are getting their noses bent out of joint. They feel like you're stepping on their toes. So you really need to be careful that in a work environment that you approach it and you approach the things you do with humility and respect and gratitude for everything that you have right now. On the money side of things, if you're not working, I know that not having a lot of money extra sucks, but you need to be grateful for what you have right now in front of you because it could be a lot worse. There are a lot of people in some really dire financial situations out there, and so be grateful for what you have. Because, like I said, you could have it a lot worse. And you really don't want to tip the scales in an even more negative manner. So be careful with your money. Be grateful for the things that you have. If you've got $10 in your pocket, put 5 of it away because you're going to need that. Is this financial situation that you're in, is it going to be long term? Are you going to recover? Absolutely going to recover. But until you do, you know, you're dealing with situations that aren't making you happy. But when you come out of it, you're going to be fine. I would say that maybe because of what you're dealing with on the financial side, it's got you in a really bad funk and you've been feeling really low. But you have to be positive about this, because it is going to change, and it is going to change for the better. It is going to change for the positive for you. Just give it some time. All right, so that's if you picked pile 1. What you need to hear if you picked pile 2. All right. Okay, if you pick pile 2, we're looking at the 5 of Cups in its reverse. We're looking at the 7 of Swords in its upright. And we're looking at the Knight of Cups in his upright. If you picked pile 2, this is interesting because it can go a couple of different ways. But what Spirit is telling me is that there is someone out there whose partner has lied to them and who has not been completely honest with them, and you've just found this out, and it really kind of just shook you to your core. Like, shook you to your very, very depth core. Now, the thing about this is, with your particular partner in this particular situation, you can get past this. It's about forgiveness. It's about understanding that people are human. They make mistakes. And in your case, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You guys can work through this. Also, if you picked pile 2 and your partner has not lied to you, this one is about you needing to be honest with yourself about what it is you want in a partner, what it is you need in a partner, because you've been picking partners based on looks, based on personality, but not based on what it is that you yourself need and want in a relationship. It's almost as if you've been sacrificing things, you've been sacrificing your own guy or girl standards, because maybe you feel like there isn't anything better out there. And I'm here to tell you there is. So it's about you yourself being honest with what it is that you need and what it is that you want, and not losing sight of yourself and what is important to you. So that's if you picked pile 2. If you have picked pile 3, what you need to hear. Okay, this is an interesting one. We've got the 9 of Swords, we've got the Star, and we've got the 4 of Swords. Okay, what you need to hear are a couple of things. You need to chill with the drama and the stress. You need to take a break from that shit. Also, you need to lighten up on yourself. You need to quit doubting yourself. You need to quit putting yourself down. You need to quit with all of this self-bashing that you've been doing to yourself. And focus on the positive, and focus on the light, and focus on all of the good things about yourself. Because you, my dear, are your own worst enemy. You are your harshest critic. Lighten the fuck up on yourself. Cut yourself a break. You're a great person. You have many talents. You are amazing as a whole. So cut yourself a break. You know, focus on, lift yourself up instead of putting yourself down all the time. And as far as the drama stuff goes, you got to remember the old saying, not my circus, not my clowns. You got to step back from all that shit, because it deters you and detracts you from your goals. And honestly, you know, some people just love drama. They are not happy unless their life is going to shit, unless things are absolutely crazy. They feed off that. You're not that person. You don't need to feed off that crap. So, you know what? You can listen. You can say, yeah, okay, whatever. but do it without getting emotionally involved, because it is sucking the life out of you. Put it down. Take a break from it. You don't need it. So, that's if you picked pile 3. If you have picked pile 4, what you need to hear. Okay. All right, we have the Empress. We have the 8 of Swords. And we have the 10 of Cups. All right. This is going to be really, really specific. Couple different things going on here. 3 different things going on here. Somebody out there, number 1, somebody out there is going to get pregnant. There's going to be a slip up. And somebody is going to get pregnant probably within the next couple months. So if that's not in your game plan, make sure that you use protection or your partner uses protection. Someone out there is getting ready to start a new relationship. You are going to meet someone that you connect with, and that it's going to feel like a fairy tale romance. So, yeah, somebody's going to get pregnant, somebody's going to meet somebody new, and thirdly, somebody out there, and I said it before in pile 3, I think, you're being your own worst enemy. You are the only person that is holding yourself back. You need to break free and find yourself. And that could include, you know what? Taking a risk, stepping outside of your comfort zone, because you become stagnant. You've become stuck in a rut, and you need to break free of that rut. And you're the only person that can do that. You cannot rely on someone else to give you that freedom that you need and want. That's on you. So you have to be in charge of breaking free of those chains that are holding you back. You have to be in charge of taking the initiative to go for what it is that you want. And what I'm looking at is, once you do that, the sky is going to be the limit. And all of these things that you want to manifest for yourself are absolutely going to manifest. But you have to do it. You have to step outside of your comfort zone. You have to take the initiative to do it. So, like I said, pile 4, somebody's going to have a baby, somebody's going to start a new relationship, and somebody needs to quit procrastinating, get off their ass, and do what it is that they want to do. All right, guys, so this has been Deja with Twisted Sisters Mojo. Please do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, and we will see you guys on the next video.